Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri, and is the world's first single barrel only liquor store. This business is owned and operated by Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution list. That way you'll know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and what barrel picks they have in the works. We are also sponsored by The Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers a fully customizable carrying case that allows you to take your favorite distilled spirits or cocktail ingredients with you. Whether you're looking for yourself, a customized gift, or logo items for your business or event, The Bar to Go can help. Check them out at thebar2go.com. Use the number 2 when you type out The Bar to Go. Did you know Neely Family Distillery now ships its popular distilled spirits directly to you? To order, simply call 859-394-3258. Tell them the ABV Network sent you. And now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today we have a special show from the ABV Barrel Shop Tasting Bar where we're going to be trying Taconic Distillery's new bottled and bond product for the first time. My name is Steve Akeley. I'm joined by Darren McCroy. Hey Darren, how you doing, man?
Great, how you doing?
Doing great as well. So yeah, we're going to have some fun. We're going to be tasting this one out for the first time, sharing some thoughts about it, and talking a little bit about the brand itself as well. But we'll get to that after the break. For right now, Darren, where have you traveled to? You and I, again, this is, as we record this, it's on your first day, and you've certainly been a customer here for a while, but I don't know that much about you. So, and where have you been in the United States?
So in the United States, I've been to a lot more places than outside of the United States. I've been to 38 different states.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Highlights, Arizona and California were all really cool, seeing the redwoods and the Grand Canyons.
Boy, I love that area where the redwoods are.
Yeah.
That's an area where I want to go back to. I want to spend some time, like a month in that part of the world would be fine. I mean, it's cool, man.
Those trees are just so cool. And my favorite go-to place, I'm not really a big beach guy. I've been to several beaches, but I will spend, if I can snorkel, I like them a little bit more. But I like the Smoky Mountains. It's just
Smoky Mountains is fun too.
Where my go-to is.
Yeah, I could see that. Even I've done some hiking in the Smoky Mountains. So back when my daughter was little, we went there and did some hikes and stuff like that. It's fun, man. Mm-hmm. There's a lot to see. So you're looking for that one red lizard thing or whatever. What was it? Do you know the name of it? You're Mr.
No, I don't know.
Damn it.
It could be several things.
Okay.
But there's one state, like in the South, I've been to most of the South. I haven't been to South Carolina, but I've been to every state around South Carolina. So I have to like go out of my way to go to
South Carolina now is an island for you, and you got to get to that island.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And then most of the other ones are the small states. I wouldn't say most of them.
You got Northeast? Because you could knock out 5 or 6 of them in a day when you go to the Northeast.
I've been to Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island and Connecticut, but I haven't been to New York, Delaware, Vermont.
Yeah.
So they're like that middle, New Jersey.
Yeah. It's I don't know. It's nice everywhere in this country. I like U.S. travel, and I've been to all 50 states. So that's was a quest that we went on, and it ended up being a fun thing. And so I've been to all 50. I haven't been out of the country very much. I've been to Mexico one time. Maybe more than once. Twice, I think. Twice to Mexico, and then I've been to London, England, for a trade show for work. But we got to spend a whole week there, so we got to do a bunch of stuff in London, like see the London sites and stuff like that, all that kind of cool stuff. And then I've been to Canada quite a few times, actually. Again, road trip stuff. When we were doing the 50 states, we'd shoot up into Canada anytime we were north, just because we like it up there.
So do you have a passport that's expired, or is your passport not expired?
It expired, but I got it renewed, even though I haven't been out of the country again, because I just thought I want to have it.
It's easier to get it renewed. I was just thinking about that because I have to do that soon. Just get mine renewed and not worry about it for another 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw your passport photo recently.
Yeah.
It was pretty Darren with all the hair that he's got now. No
Yep.
beard, short hair. Yeah, it was pretty wild, man.
Yeah, looked like a baby.
Yeah.
I mean, I was 17.
17 years old at the time. Yeah. So, yeah, you got to get that, and you'll be set. Where would you like to travel?
So, there's I don't really want to go to London. I don't have any interest, but
Right.
I have gotten some more interest in Scotland, and that's like the most commercial place. Well, Germany. I want to go to Germany because there's like meat markets on every corner, and that sounds like a fun time. But Australia is the number one.
Australia would
country.
be fun. Yeah, it would be fun. Where do you have plans to get all 50 states or?
Kind of. I would be okay with 49. I don't really need to go to Hawaii, I don't think.
Oh, Hawaii is cool, man. There's some great history there. It's fun.
Yeah,
I
maybe
know
I'll
you don't
change
like
my
beaches
mind.
and that, but yeah, so I could kind of see that. But man, you like snorkeling? You want to see some snorkeling? I went
yeah.
snorkeling in Hawaii. There's stuff. I mean, it's like the colors of the fish, and it's just it's cool.
That would be cool.
It's
but
cool.
I don't know. It seems far out there and
Yes.
expensive for.
It is expensive. It is far out there.
And I have a friend
not
that
easy to
lives
get to.
there and says the food is all really expensive and there's
Food's
nothing
expensive.
special.
Yeah, I think I got one more Hawaii trip in me, but I need to do it sooner than later. Yeah, I don't want to. I want to get there where I can get around and enjoy things, and so I may work on that.
So since you don't necessarily love planes, is there something you have to do before you get on a plane? Like
I used to get really worked up about it, I would, and then I'd take Dramamine and stuff like that. I don't do anything anymore. I've gotten used to it because I used to fly every week for work, and eventually I got where there's no anxiety about travel. I just don't like it. I'm not based on my size. I'm not meant for travel, and I don't like anything about it. I don't like going through airports, and then I don't like sitting in the seats on the plane, and I don't like all the rules, and it's this board now and all. There's nothing about the experience that I like. Well, and then things get out of your control. You get bumped off. Flights or they cancel flights. And it's just, I don't know. My blood boils, and I don't have that when I'm just driving somewhere.
yeah, you're in control of what you can do.
Yeah,
no one's going to tell
like
you,
that.
you can't fly on this
That's
plane
what
right
I
now.
like to have. Yes, yeah. So
That makes sense.
that's what I try to do. So and again, I'm going to keep traveling U.S. and there's certainly things I want to see, and I'd eventually probably like to live part time of the year in Florida, but I don't whether that'll happen or not. I don't know. I mean,
Key West?
Key West would be ideal. It was going to be Sanibel Island, but they got hit so hard by the hurricane. I don't know how quick it's going to take them to build back up. So I'm a little shaky on that one right now. But that was going to be the go-to because it was far enough south, and then plus it's easy to get to Key West too. You can even take the ferry from Fort Myers, which is kind of cool. But I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. When's your next vacation? Do you even think about that right now?
No.
You got no vacation time here.
You
get to travel to do barrel picks, though.
Yeah.
Which is not
I
bad.
was going to say I'm going to Wisconsin in a couple weeks. Most of the trips that I've taken by myself, I have just been like, okay, I'm going. And
Right.
I'll pick it up and figure out the details along the way. My sister has to start planning stuff out 10 months in advance
Yeah.
and stuff.
She's got kids, though, right?
Yeah, but she did that before she had kids.
Okay.
She just
All right.
both of them are like that. They need to know what they're doing and what they can do in each place.
Yeah. Well, we've got Taconic Distillery Bottle and Bond. So, first bottle and bond offering from our good friends at Taconic. And by the way, when you're talking about going to New York is really awesome. Now, I'm not so much into the city. It is worth going to at least one time because there's so many things that you see from TV and stuff like that. It's worth going from a tourist perspective once, but then it's too crowded. That's not the place I want to be in. Food's awesome and all that. I get it. But, like our friend Paul here, he's in the Hudson Valley area. Awesome, beautiful. You go to the Adirondack Mountains and stuff like that in New York. Man, it is cool. So
Yeah, that's
there's a
more
lot of
my
New York to
speed up
see.
there. I
There's-
don't like going to the tourist spots anyway.
Yeah,
Anywhere I go, but I'm guessing I'm going to have to go to New York City at some point just to see it.
Yeah.
Heard it's a different animal. But
Yep. All right, let's pop this cork. Let's see what we got here. Bottle and Bond from Taconic. Here we go. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a solid start. So we'll pour this. We'll do a cheers. We'll take it out the break. Then we come back. We're going to talk about this. So let's give you a pour. Here's me a pour. All right. There you go, buddy. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
All right. We're going to take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to be talking about this Taconic, what they've got going on. We'll tell you a little bit about the company, too, and my relationship with them. We'll do that in just a few. Let's talk about the people who make these shows happen. First up is the ABV Barrel Shop. It is the most unique shopping experience in the world of bourbon, as the ABV Barrel Shop only sells single barrels. Owners Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot select. With over 100 distilleries on board to sell us barrels, we are home to the most unique and diverse barrel pick selections in the bourbon world. By signing up for our email, you will always know what we have in stock. In addition to the single barrels, we'll have a gift shop featuring ABV Barrel Shop as well as ABV Network merchandise. We are partnering with vendors like Art Eatables and Old Man Bay Signs to bring you unique items you can't find anywhere else. We will also have a 24-seat classroom where we are offering educational and fun classes like Breakfast and Bourbon, a series where we pair donuts and bourbon, customer barrel picks, and opportunities to learn from master distillers and other bourbon dignitaries. Best of all, we feature a tasting bar where you can try before you buy. All of this is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. If you are in the St. Louis area, please stop by to say hi. If you're traveling in from outside the area, please take advantage of our hotel rates with the Drury Inn and Pear Tree Inn, less than a mile from our shop. This can be done via the links in our Visit St. Louis section on our website. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to plan your trip. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. Hi, this is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network. We're sponsored by the Stave and Thief Society. This is where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge a bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my Executive Bourbon Steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification program available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Okay, let's talk about the Neely Family Distillery. In 2018, I met Royce Neely at an industry event. He started appearing on our shows, and we became friends during my frequent trips to Kentucky. Today, he is amongst the leaders of young distillers leaving their mark on the bourbon industry. A visit to Neely Family Distillery yields insight on their unique family history, why their products are special, and gives you the opportunity to taste their whiskey, moonshine, and creams. Check them out at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com or visit them in Sparta, Kentucky.
As Becca said, everybody's bringing trash. I'm stepping up my game with a brand new single barrel from Neely Family Distillery. This is the Autumn Vanilla single barrel.
Nice.
I've already preemptively taken the plastic off, not wasting anybody's time, Becca. And then let's see if this cork pop goes.
Everybody, welcome back. My name is Steve Akeley. I'm joined by Darren McCroy. We are here at the ABV Barrel Shop Tasting Bar, where we are getting ready to try Taconic for the first time, though we did taste a little bit going out to break.
Yeah.
It's really good stuff. I've been friends with Paul Coughlin, the owner of that company, for a while. I think he reached out to me for the first time. I don't even remember. It's been a while. It's been years ago. So I've been friends with Paul for years. He came on the Bourbon Show, and he's continued to be a good guy. He just sends me stuff from time to time. Every once in a while, you get a care package. It might have a new whiskey they've got out. He also sends, like in this package, he sent me some of their coffee, which, by the way, I tried that. Fantastic. Everything that they do, he seems to
Is
focus
it barrel
on
aged at all, or is it just specially select coffee?
No, barrel aged. Yeah, they do all that kind of stuff, and they do a barrel aged maple syrup too. So yeah, they really get into some top notch things for sure. So really good stuff. And like I said, anytime they start something new, they do that, which I'm very proud of the fact, and it's why I opened the barrel shop. Why Jim and I partnered up here is because of the fact. These relationships, now I can work with all these people I have a relationship with. So Taconic is here. We've got Horse and Jockey. We brought it into the state. You said today, what did you say about Horse and Jockey?
It is the most underrated bottle in this shop. Everyone comes in and talks about some of the more known heavy hitters. And I'm like, that Horse and Jockey is just as good. It is my favorite recently.
It is a very good pick. I love the old school look to it too.
Yeah.
I always say that looks like a bottle you found in your grandfather's basement or something like that. It's like
Yeah.
Grandpa, how long have you had this? It's like, oh, that was from when I was a young man, So it just has that sort of feel. So really good stuff. Whiskey lives up to it. A big heavy proof too, 125. So really cool stuff. So this is an exciting time to try a new whiskey from them. Let's talk a little bit about this. So let's give it another taste and let's talk about the new Bottle and Bond.
I get a lot of honey notes, more than the caramels and vanillas this time. It's just honey and a nice rye bite in the back.
Yeah. The finish just stays with you. It just keeps going. I mean, this is, obviously as a Bottle and Bond, it's 100 proof. But man, that warmth just stays with you and stays with you. It's really, really nice. Just what you would expect from Taconic. I mean, this lives up to their top-notch brand. Once again, Paul and the team there have hit it out of the park.
Yeah. And for 100 proof, it stays with you for a long time.
Yeah, almost unbelievable, really. So
almost got to call the police and be like, "Hey, this thing's stalking me. Can we?"
Yeah. Really cool stuff. So, of course, the classic Taconic label has Paul's hunting dog on there. Hunting is one of the things he does. He's also into triathlon type of thing, Ironman stuff. So, just an interesting guy. Looks like he's got a great distillery. I haven't been there. I do have some friends that have been up there and said it's really a great place to go. So, very cool stuff. So, on that note, we're going to tell you to go out, get Taconic, find the Bottle and Bond if you can. And who knows, maybe it'll be something that we carry here one day at the ABV Barrel Shop as they expand their distribution in Missouri. On that note, we'll wrap this one up, as we always do, by talking about where people can find us. Darren, we're going to start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at The Bourbon Adventures.
For me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. The important website to remember, though, is abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. Maybe you want to hear that interview with Paul. It is out there at abvnetwork.com. Come by and see us. Maybe you want to get some horse and jockey. It is available right here, right now at the ABV Barrel Shop. Pick it up at here. You can try before you buy, so give it a taste. And we know that you'll like it enough. You are going to want to take a bottle home. So check us out, Arnold, Missouri, or at least sign up for our email and text distribution at abvbarrelshop.com. Get involved with the show. Leave us a 5-star review. It helps new people find the show. That's pretty darn important to us. And of course, you can become a Patreon member at patreon.com/the Network. On that note, we'll wrap this one up and we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye, y'all.
Peace. Before we finish the show, let's talk about some great companies that support the ABV network. First up is Moonshine Still Pro. Moonshine Still Pro has a full line of products to help the home distiller. Whether you want to experiment on the stove in your kitchen or you're looking for a bigger setup in your backyard, owner Russell Creed and his team can help. They have multiple still offerings, accessories, and even grain from their partners at Goldstone Mill to assist you in making whiskey on par with your favorite distillery. They can also help you with some fabricated parts you probably can't make yourself if you are attempting a DIY still project. Learn more or order your still or parts at moonshinestillpro.com. Last but not least is the ABV Barrel Shop. While we don't get to play in the allocated bourbon game because we aren't selling the other products you have to do to get those, we do have access via our friendships in the bourbon industry to some really cool stuff. Have you ever seen your favorite craft distiller selling some really cool limited offerings only in their gift shop? I'm talking things like the hazmat offering Distillery 291 did for their 10th anniversary, or Neely Family Distillery's Papaw's birthday barrel. They don't have enough of it to send it out to distributors, so they only sell it via their gift shop. Well, companies like Distillery 291 and Neely Family Distillery have agreed to sell us 2 or 3 cases of these offerings moving forward, meaning our store will have the access to some of the rarest whiskeys in the world. Way more difficult to come by than the allocated bourbon offerings with a national release. Yes, they will be extremely tough to come by, but if you're a customer of our store, you'll have a chance to get them. Get signed up for our email or text list over at abvbarrelshop.com so you don't miss out.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.